Colline, hills, Roussillon, wait for it, fossils. I think it's what they call a cognate, right? And that when the foreign word kind of matches the American word, that's a cognate. So we have La Colline au Fossil, which, by the way, just happens to be one of the greatest Chardonnay valleys on the entire planet. Just thought I'd chuck that in there. This is groovy wine. It looks groovy. Look at the package. This is Uptown. Super groovy wax cap, which I always like to open these in front of you so y'all don't get in panic mode when you see the wax cap. I know some of you might get in panic mode. Wax? How do I? You do this. Boom. Open. You might have to do that little number right there. Right? Open. Good to go. Colline au Fossil. This is a project from Lafarge, J.M. Lafarge, one of our favorite producers down in the Roussillon, who works closely with importer and agent Eric Solomon to produce this cuvee. It is a very special cuvee of Chardonnay, actually, from vineyards in the inland part of the Roussillon on granite soils. It's rugged country there. It's rough and tumble country for wine grapes. So these Chardonnay vines tend to struggle a little bit. They work. They have to work very hard. But they're 35 years old now. So you have deep root systems. You have the opportunity to produce something very special from these Chardonnay grapes. And because of the Roussillon, everything's just kind of value price there. You know what I mean? The dirt's so cheap. We've been asked a few times actually hey, you guys interested in purchasing a vineyard in the Roussillon? And I'll buy the grapes from you. You know, winemakers that come to us saying, hey, you want to invest in the Roussillon? I was like, I'm probably going to pass. It's hard. But thank you, though. There's a lot of great vineyard dirt here. And there's a lot of potential for great quality wine. Because in the end, this is the bread basket of France, you know. Previously the bread basket of France, good, sweet baby, Jesus, that's a tough one to get out, was Algeria. Which I know if you look at those little meme things that show up on Instagram once in a while, if you're in the wine business, you'll see top exporters of wine. Up until probably the mid to late 80s, it was Algeria, because Algeria basically fortified and subsidized the French wine industry, the country wine industry. Number 2 on that list of subsidizing wines throughout France with their great vineyards and delicious sunny wines was the Languedoc and Roussillon. A lot of your favorite high-end wines actually have a surprising amount of Languedoc and Roussillon juice in them. Shh, we don't know this. But you know, the secret trucks that went in the middle of the night to deliver volumes of delicious red wine and white wine to most of the other wine regions in France that maybe have had a poop vintage. Anyway, secret weapon wines right here, the bread basket of France. And this Chardonnay is done in I love how they make this Chardonnay. This is 70% fermented aged in stainless steel, and then 30% brand new oak barrels, right? So is it oaky? No, it's not oaky. See, this is the weird thing. Maybe the granite soils or how they go about their business or the fermentation. This wine's 30% new oak and not a spot oaky. But what you do get is you get the texture. You get it's not toasty, but you get the of the wood. You get the gravitas. You get the richness of the barrel aging in this wine without it impacting the flavor. It's pretty remarkable when you think about it. Sorry, there's a little piece of wax here. If I swallow the wax, will I die? No, you won't die. I think it's food grade. I think we're okay. But anyway, this stuff just delivers. So, clean, bright, crisp, yet rich. This is your house Chardonnay, right? You need that Chardonnay. And we sell a ton of this, so I know everybody needs it. You need that cellar saver. I'm not going to crack open that $50 bottle on a weeknight. The winery mailing list forced me to buy these 2 cases of Chardonnay at $70 a bottle. I still don't feel good about drinking it on a Tuesday night. Boom, you hit this. You hit this wine. This is the wine. It is one of the consummate Chardonnay values on the planet. Has been since its initial release in 2019, which, by the way, I don't know if you remember, that wine was 94 points, Jeb Dunnick. One of the top scoring cheap Chardonnays in the history of mankind. This wine's better than that wine, honestly. So they've stepped up the quality, stepped up the packaging even further, and just the epitome of value in Chardonnay in the marketplace right now. Colline Roussillon, man. These guys just hammered it again. I could talk more, but a little spice, touch floral. Yeah, what do you want your Chardonnay to do? Baby, this is it. $13.98, still hasn't changed price in 3-4 years. Amazing value. Colline Roussillon, get some.